I grew up in communist Poland with nothing but resourcefulness and drive. I climbed high up there in the corporate North America, leading global teams and co-running multi-million-dollar operations. And then I burned out, doing great work for someone else's dream. That's when I made the leap. Today, I help service-based business owners build businesses worth buying without burning out to get there. I'm Maggie, and this is the Diamond Effect, strategies to scale your service business into a sellable asset. Let's get into it. One of the things that genuinely baffles me as a business coach is when a service-based business owner tells me, Maggie, I'm fully booked. I'm not looking to grow. And I get it on the surface. Being fully booked feels like success, and in many ways it is. But here's what I want you to consider. When you're the only one delivering your service, when every dollar you make requires your direct time and energy, you don't really own a business. You have a very demanding job, one you created for yourself, and the ceiling on your income is the ceiling on your time. But owning a business, that gives you something extraordinary. It gives you the ability to leverage other people's time and skills to create income without you having to work more hours to generate it. And the potential to build real wealth and financial freedom, to create jobs, to contribute to your community in ways that go far beyond what you alone can deliver. That's not just growth for the growth's sake. That's what building a real business actually means, at least to me. So, why do so many talented business owners stay stuck at fully booked and go no further? In my experience, it almost always comes down to limiting beliefs. Beliefs like, my type of business can't be scaled. I would have to find someone as good as me, and that's impossible. Building a team sounds overwhelming. I don't even know where to start. But what really gets me is that most people never even get curious about it. They never ask, but what if I could scale? And what if there is a way that doesn't look like what my brain is telling me it has to look like? What if scaling doesn't have to mean hassle and overwhelm? What if it actually could be fun? And I was just working with one of my Diamond Effect group clients who is getting very close to fully booked. And on the surface, she's very niched in her industry. And you could think that there aren't many experts like her, so how could she possibly scale? But we sat down together and we brainstormed, we strategized, and within one short conversation, we mapped out multiple ways she could grow and how she could bring in help to run multiple projects at once without her being in the middle of every single one, and how she could potentially create products that then, once she builds them once, she sells them over and over again. So the path existed. All she needed is a bit of a permission and brainstorming to look for it. And hey, every next level in business requires you to develop new skills. And that's not a warning, that's just how growth works. So the skills required to scale are absolutely learnable. I truly believe we can learn anything as human beings. So for me, the way to scale always exists. You just have to be willing to look for it. And I want to leave you with this. When you are already successful, already fully booked, you're sitting on an enormous opportunity to build real wealth. Not just a comfortable income, actual wealth. And that opportunity is rare. Not everybody gets there. Not everybody has it. So don't let limiting beliefs about what it takes to scale or fears about building a team or changing how you operate prevent you from even exploring what it could look like. Because not exploring it and staying stuck at that ceiling out of fear, that's not a cautious decision. It's a very costly one. And it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. It can actually be one of the most exciting chapters of your business and life. So if you want to explore what scaling could look like for you, come and talk to me. I would love to help you find your path. Happy Monday. Thanks for listening to The Diamond Effect. If today's episode gave you something to think about, share it with a fellow business owner who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to build a business worth buying without burning out, come find me at stairwaytoleadership.com. There is a free consultation waiting for you. See you in the next episode.